O'Hara, Hughes, McCreation, Sands, Doherty and Lynch, MacDonnell, Hearst and McIlwee, Devine. Darkened years of winter have passed. Summer waits for spring before it leaves. Blanket clad and wasted, the winter has been long. No gleam of hope a thoughtless nation gives. In silence we walked through the streets, as one by one our hunger strikers died. O'Hara, Hughes, McCreation, Sands, Doherty and Lynch, MacDonnell, Hearst and McIlwee, Devine. Their memory is forever in my mind. Pictures of their faces in my eyes. My sorrow and grief will not subside, and my love for them I will not despise. In silence we walked through the streets, as one by one our hunger strikers died. O'Hara, Hughes, McCreation, Sands, Doherty and Lynch, MacDonnell, Hearst and McIlwee, Devine.
Internment, conscription, partition and silence. One, it's a law that they make to keep you and me where they think we belong. They hide behind steel, bulletproof glass, machine guns and spies. And they tell us to suffer the tear gas and torture that we're in the wrong. No time for love if they come in the morning. No time to show tears for fears in the morning. No time for goodbye, no time to ask why. And the sound of the sirens, the cry of the morning. They suffered the torture, they rotted themselves when crazy wrote letters and died. The limits of pain they endured, but the loneliness got them instead. The courts gave them justice, as justice is given by a well-mannered house. Sometimes they fought for the will to survive, more times they wished they were dead. No time for love if they come in the morning. No time to show tears for fears in the morning. No time for goodbye and no time to ask why. And the sound of the sirens, the cry of the morn. They took away Sacco, Vanzetti, Bobby Seale, the Black Panthers as well. They came for Patsy O'Hara, Francis Hughes and his friends. In Boston, Chicago, Saigon, Santiago, the Backside and Belfast. And places that never make headlines, the list never ends. And no time for love if they come in the morning. No time to show tears if for fears in the morning. No time for goodbye and no time to ask why. And the sound of the sirens, the cry of the morning. The trade union leaders, the writers, the fighters, with the rebels and all. And the women who fought with the scabs at the factory gates. Sons and the daughters of unnumbered heroes who paid with their lives. And the people whose class or creed or belief was their only mistake. And no time for love if they come in the morning. No time to show tears if for fears in the morning. No time for goodbye and no time to ask why. And the sound of the sirens, the cry of the morning.
How many more must die now? How many must we lose before the island people their own destiny can choose? From immortal Robert Emmett to Bobby Sands MP, who was given 30,000 votes while in captivity. And no more he'll hear the lark's sweet notes upon the Ulster air, or gaze upon the snowflake pure to calm his deep despair. Before he went on hunger strike, young Bobby did compose the rhythm of time, the weeping wind and the sleeping rose. He was a poet and a soldier, he died courageously. We gave him 30,000 votes while in captivity. McIlhatton in 1970. The Lord Mayor of Cork, McSweeney, died his freedom to obtain. Never one of all our dead died more courageously than young Bobby Sands from Twinbrook, the people's own MP. He was a poet and a soldier, he died courageously, and we gave him 30,000 votes while in captivity.
Are in and the crops they lie rotten. The oranges are stacked in the creosote dumps. They're driving us back to the Mexican border. It takes all our money to go back again. My father's own father did wade through that river. You took all the money he made in his life. His sisters and brothers, they worked in your fruit fields. They rode on your trucks till they laid down and died. Goodbye to my friends, goodbye Rosalita. Adios, mes amigos, Jesus Maria. You won't have a name when you ride the big aeroplane. All they will call you will be Deportee. Some of us are illegal and most are not wanted. Our work contract's out and we must move on. The 600 miles to the Mexican border. You drive us like outlaws, like rustlers, like thieves. Goodbye to my friends, goodbye Rosalita. Adios, mes amigos, Jesus Maria. You won't have a name when you ride the big aeroplane. All they will call you will be Deportee. The sky plane caught fire o'er the Los Gatos Valley. Like a fireball of lightning, it plunged to the ground. Who are those friends lying around like dead leaves? The radio said they were just deportees. We died in your trees and we died in your valleys. We died in your mountains and died on your plains. We died neath your trees and we died neath your bushes. Both sides of the border we died just the same. Goodbye to my friends, goodbye Rosalita. Adios, mes amigos, and Jesus Maria. You won't have a name when you ride the big aeroplane. All they will call you will be Deportee.
Take me home to Mayo, back across the sea. Take me home to Mayo, where once I ran so free. Take me home to Mayo, and let my body lie. Home in Mayo, beneath the western sky. My name is Michael Gaughan. From Ballina I came. I saw my people suffering. I swore to break the chain. I took the boat to England, prepared to fight or die. Far away from Mayo, beneath the western sky. My body cold and hungry, in Parkhurst jail I lie. In my fight for freedom, on hunger strike I die. I have one last request to make. I hope you'll not deny. Take my body back to Mayo, beneath the western sky. Take me home to Mayo, back across the sea. Take me home to Mayo, where once I ran so free. Take me home to Mayo, and let my body lie. Home again in Mayo, beneath the western sky. As I was climbing into bed in the poor and Granny side, I looked out the window, the army had arrived. The house was surrounded, they smashed the front door in. They'd come to take away the lid, and my granny's been up. Oh well, she opened up her window and she clambered down the spout. Soon her bin was rattling to call the neighbours out. She took out her whistle and blew away like hell, and soon we heard the neighbour with the neighbours blew as well. Oh, with the scream, bang, shout, whistle up a din. That's the way to tell the boys the army's coming in. Now rattle up your bin lid, bear the message out. Get your head down, whistle, bang, shout. Oh. A soldier came right upstairs, a rifle in his hand. She kicked him with her button boots as down the hall she ran. Up came another one, his medal for to win. But all he got right on the cup was the lid of me granny's bin. Oh, the music rose like thunder as the bins and whistles played. The army soon retreated, they knew they'd overstayed. It wasn't made of silver, it wasn't made of tin, but once again it saved us all, the lid of me granny's bin. Oh, with the scream, bang, shout, whistle up a din. That's the way to tell the boys the army's coming in. Now rattle up your bin lid, bear the message out. Get your head down, whistle, bang, shout. The English have the telly, the radio and press, to all sorts of fancy gadgets they've always had access. But from Petticoat to Ballag, even the Bone to Castlefin, the only way to spread the news is rattle your granny's bin. Oh, well, it's scream, bang, shout, whistle up a din. That's the way to tell the boys the army's coming in. Oh, rattle up your bin lid, bear the message out. Get your head down, whistle, bang, shout. Okay. Look at the dying soldier, I heard them whisper, and then I saw the blood come through my shirt. Am I going to die here? I don't want to die here. Someone come and pick me from the dirt. I don't want to die here. Don't let me die here, oh no. I don't want to die here. Don't let me die here, oh no. My hands get colder, my thoughts grow weaker. This must be the way it is. Stop the shooting, don't you see I'm dying? Someone come and say a prayer. I don't want to die here. Don't let me die here, oh no. I don't want to die here. Please don't let me die here, oh no. My eyes are closing. I see someone coming, but he turns his back and runs away. They've stopped shooting. It started raining. Jesus, this must be the way. I don't want to die here. Don't let me die here, oh no. I don't want to die here. Please don't let me die here, oh no. Oh, I want to go back home where my friends are. I want to go on living there. I want to go back home where my friends are. I want to go on living there. I want to go back home where my friends are. I want to go on living there. I want to go back home where my friends are. I want to go on living there.
As I walked over the Glenshan Pass, I heard a woman mourn. And the boy from Tamlaghtduff, she cried, is 30 years long gone. How my heart is torn apart, this young man to lose. I will never see the likes again of young Francis Hughes. And for many years his exploits, they were a thorn in England's side. The hills and glens became his home, 'twas there he used to hide. Often when surrounded, Francis quietly slipped away. Like a fox he went to ground, kept the dongs of war at bay. Francis and his comrades, and they were coming round the pass, when they found themselves surrounded by a squad of SAS. Those volunteers gave all they had, but suffered from grave wounds. Francis gave the order to retreat, and he crawled across the fields. The UDR and the RUC, they came with their tracker dogs, and in their hundreds hunted him across the farms and bogs. When he was too weak to move, they captured him at last, and from the countryside he loved, and they took him to Belfast. From Musgrave Park to the Crumlin Road, and then to an H-block cell, he went straight on the protest, and then on hunger strike as well. Although his weapon had been changed to a blanket from a gun. Around the world the millions watched as his hunger strike begun. As his young life ebbed away, we helplessly looked on. On the 12th of May, the black flags lay in 1981. Black morning around Tamlaghtduff is underlined with pride. Francis fought them every day he lived, and he fought them as he died. As I walked over the Glenshen Pass, I heard a woman mourn, and a boy from Tamlaghtduff, she cried, 30 long years gone. How my heart is torn apart, and this young man to lose. Oh, we'll never see the likes again of our young Francis Hughes.
We'd like to carry on with a song now about a man called McIlhatton. And McIlhatton came from the Glens of Antrim, and indeed was as well known in the Glens of Antrim as Brendan Behan was in the streets of Dublin. He was a great character, and when he passed away, the late Bobby Sands from Twinbrook in Belfast wrote a song simply called McIlhatton. In Dunravel's Glen there lives a man whom some would call a god. For he could cure your shakes, and a bottle of a stuff it cost you 30 bob. Come winter, summer, frost all over, a jigging spring in the breeze. In the dead of night a man slips by McIlhatton, if you please. McIlhatton, you blurt, we need you, for a million shaking men. Where are your sacks of barley? Will your legs be seen again? Here's a jig to the man, and a reel to the drop, and a swing to the girl he loves. May your fiddle play and pachinki, or your company up above. Hey! There's a wisp of smoke to the south of the glen, and the fudging is on the air. The birds in the burrows and the rabbits in the sky, and there's drunkards everywhere. At Skerry's Rock the fox is out, and begod he's chasing the hound. Hey. And the only thing in decent shape is buried beneath the ground. McIlhatton, you blurt, we need you, cry a million shaking men. Where are your sacks of barley? Will your legs be seen again? Here's a jig to the man, and a reel to the drop, and a swing to the girl he loves. May your fiddle play and pachinki, or your company up above. In McIlhatton's house, the fairies are out and dancing on the hobs, yep. The goats collapsed and the dogs run away, and there's salmon down the bogs. He has 1 million gallons of wash, and the peelers are on the glen. But they'll never catch that hackler, 'cause he's not coming home again. McIlhatton, you blurt, we need you, cry a million shaking men. Where are your sacks of barley? Will your legs be seen again? Here's a jig to the man, and a reel to the drop, and a swing to the girl he loves. May your fiddle play and pachinki, or your company up above. McIlhatton, you blurt, we need you, cry a million shaking men. Where are your sacks of barley? Will your legs be seen again? Here's a jig to the man, and a reel to the drop, and a swing to the girl he loves. May your fiddle play and pachinki, or your company up above. Anyway, that really knocks the wind out of you, that McIlhatton does. Oh, will you come and listen to the story going round how our Lord and Jessie James rode into Belfast town. They stopped for a drink, stopped for a meal. Drinking whiskey, drinking wine, and they were feeling mighty fine as they rode into Belfast through the hills of Ligoniel. And not a word was spoken as they travelled on their way, until they came to the Falls Road, and Jessie he did say, God, I haven't felt so good since I robbed the Glendale trade. Our Lord he raised his head, turned to Jessie and he said, I never thought I'd see the likes of Calvary again. And they rode past the burnt out motor cars and the tangle of barbed wire, in the city built upon the swamp and baptized in fire. Our Lord was going to bless the place, but a bullet grazed his hand. As the blood came trickling red, he turned to Jessie and he said, it's just that old stigmata, it's infectious in this land. Oh, our Lord was up on a donkey, Jessie James was riding a mare, and they rode past the army tanks and never showed a care. Jessie on his fiddle played the victory at the Boy. Jesus put his bouzouki down, turned to Jessie with a frown. I don't think you should play that tune when we're passing through Ardoyne. And when they came to Ballymurphy, the curate up and said, if you give us back our freedom, you can keep your fishing bread. Jessie walked among the crowd to see what he could see. His possessions, they were few, so he picked a pocket or two. He was serving his apprenticeship with the SDLP. On the top of Divis Mountain, there stands a lonely tree, and children passing by there, and they stop and bend a knee. And men with hidden guns make a silent vow, and that the riots will stop the day that the soldiers go away. Leave our Lord on the cross and Jessie hanging from the bough.
Joined the flying column in 1916 in Cork with Sean Moylan, in Tipperary with Dan Breen. Arrested by Free Staters and sentenced for to die. Farewell to Tipperary, said the Galtee Mountain Boy. We went across the valleys and over the hilltops green, where we met to at Denny Lacy, Sean Hogan and Dan Breen. Sean Moylan and his gallant men, they kept the flag flying high. Farewell to Tipperary, said the Galtee Mountain Boy. We tracked the Wicklow Mountains, we were rebels on the run.
haunted night and morning, we were outlaws but free men. We tracked the Dublin mountains as the sun was shining high. Farewell to Tipperary, said the Galtee Mountain Boy. I'll bid farewell to old Clonmel that I never more will see. To the Galtee Mountains that oft time sheltered me, the men who fought for their liberty and who died without a sign. May their cause be ne'er forgotten, said the Galtee Mountain Boy.
In 1803 we sailed out to sea, out from the sweet town of Derry. For Australia bound if we didn't all around, from the marches of our feathers we carried. In our rusty and chains we cried for our wains, our good women we left in sorrow. As the mainsails unfurled, curses we heard, but in the thoughts of tomorrow. At the mouth of the foil, but farewell to the soil, down below decks we were lying. But our hearty scream, walking out of a dream, by a vision of bold Robert Guy. The sun burned cruel as we dished out the gruel, down O'Connor, down with a fever. 60 rebels today, bound for Botany Bay, how many will reach there this evening? As our boat on the swell, our ship danced like the moths in the firelight. While horses rode high as the people passed by, taking souls to Hades by twilight. 5 weeks out to sea, but we were now 43. We buried our comrades each morning in our own slime, lost in the time. Endless night without dawn, and Van Diemen's land is a hell for a man to end out his whole life in slavery. But the climate is raw and the gun makes the law, and neither wind nor rain care for bravery. 20 years have gone by, I've ended my bond, my comrades ghost walk beside me. The rebel I came, and I'm still the same, but the cold of night you find me.